Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello and welcome back to our Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 playthrough series of videos. At the moment we are, as you can see, at level 15 and we have 8300 XP and 122,000 money unit. And this is the 5th episode of our playthrough, and in 4 episodes we managed to get to level 15, but in last 2 at least we have got only through 2 levels, and I expect that to stay the same. So we will see how that goes, what we managed to accomplish. If you watched my previous videos, you've seen it, but we have a test pad here where we can test brakes and suspension. We have our repair bench to repair our products, you know, like car parts and stuff. We have a warehouse. This is what we unlocked, where we keep cases, which we will talk about today. I kind of promise I will do that in last video. I'm promising for 2 last videos, but today we are going to do it. And we have parts from the junkyard. We visited junkyard and we will do more visits to the junkyard, but at the moment these are waiting until we have proper repair skills. We got also this nice engine crane which we can use to take engine out and everything. So other than that, nothing special. We got this Mazda RX-3, which I was thinking, you know, to wait until we have paint boot to repair it, but I do believe we are going to repair it even before in one of next episodes. Why not restore it and see? We paid for that 11,466 units, and we will see when we restore it how much we are going to get. So without no further ado, let's take another job. We did a lot of storyline missions in the last playthrough. As you can see here, we see how much time we have, and we will take this job immediately. I will tell you later why. I want to take another one, and this is the one, and I'm not even checking what these jobs are. Why we are taking this? Okay, car is loud. That usually means the exhaust system is not good, including manifold and, you know, exhaust parts. Transmission, that is gearbox. So these are bringing usually good money, not on Katagiri Katsumoto, but, you know, on more expensive cars it doesn't really matter. We are moving this one immediately to the lifter, and let's start. Because we want to push forward as fast and as best as we can. So we know that gearbox is the issue here. Also, never forget to check about starter, and I will explain you why. So gearbox is here, obviously it's not good, and starter is integrated. Yes, it has to be removed from engine bay. So I have to return car back and we have to access it from engine bay. Not a big deal, but always think about that. Some gearboxes will actually have the starter integrated and it can be removed, you know, together with gearbox, but this type of engines cannot. So this was the first step, and first what I want to do, I want to push car again up. Let's see our exhaust system. First what is down here, and later if there is manifold broken we will take care about that. So one exhaust pipe for sure, this middle muffler for sure, and you can look in the top right left corner, you can see the, look now, top left corner. When we take out converter, it says catalytic converter 10%, this means it's broken. And you see this one also we will have to remove, but we need to do that from the engine bay. And also no, that is going to be probably the last one. In the meantime, and yeah, I'm mistaken, as you can see here on the top we have exhaust manifold, as I said, so this is also broken. 5 pieces, perfect, not a big deal. What we want to do, we want to remove also the gearbox, but with these kind of setups it's tricky. Let's explain. We have first to remove tire on this side and tire on this side, as much as I remember, and I think I remember very well. Then we have to remove front drive axles. To be able to remove this front drive shaft, and then we can remove gearbox. And this is tricky, although it took us 30 seconds, not a big deal. Let's remove all these parts that we have here in the gearbox, and these are clutch pressure plate, bearing, flywheel, clutch plate. All of these are actually simple, easy. We want to go out, and let's go and buy parts. I know that we spent most of it. I will buy 2 plates, 2 pressure plates, 4 bearings, 4 flywheels, maybe even 1 more of each. Which gearbox we need? What gearbox we need? Let me just triple check. We can check it here. It is on the bottom always, or you can check in the parts list, doesn't really matter. It is i4, the normal one, inline 4 gearbox. Let's buy one. It should be the i3, 4, where is 4? Here, okay, 650, perfect. What immediately I want to do, I want to come back here to get part in the focus, and let's try to assemble. Flywheel goes in, clutch plate goes in. We are going with clutch pressure plate, which needs to be screwed in, 5 screws, fast, efficient, and let's put bearing. Now we will assemble first that gearbox part of the job, and I didn't check at all, you know, our car status. Why? Because I knew there was 5 problems together. You see 4, and here is added 1, so you have 4 here and plus 1 here. So I knew what is the job and what we need to do, and usually that comes with experience, and you know, watching these videos with me, you will exactly know what you have to do, and if you have, you know, any doubts, there is nothing to think about. That is the way to do it. Actually, you just, you know, remove all these gearbox parts. There are 5 of them, and you put them back in. So I will return tires to the wheels, to the car, and let's see, wheels to the car, sorry. And let's see now. We know that exhaust, we need middle catalytic exhaust pipe. Let's buy these 3. That was catalytic, middle, and exhaust pipe. Okay, middle should be middle. Why? Because I want to put them in immediately. If you're asking why, because I believe we can now take car down, because we need to remove that manifold, and that manifold is here behind this exhaust cover. See, and it's tricky because there is a lot of stuff on this specific car which you have to remove to be able to access everything. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky. It doesn't really matter. Let's remove it. We will see in the left corner i4 turbo, only 10%. I want to buy it. It is i4 turbo. That is the one. And as always, I do a little bit apologize because of my mechanical keyboard, which you can hear clearly as it is sitting very close to my microphone. It is setup that I have that Samsung G Pro. Maybe you know, the black, beautiful, huge microphone, heavy, but it is sitting on the table, and you know, it is very heavy, so I don't want to put it in the some other way. I'm afraid it will fall down or something. So yeah, if you hear the keyboard, well, leave it. What can we do? We will not put turbocharger in because we need to remove front exhaust section turbo, but for that I believe we need to go below the car, and this was actually not a job with which I'm happy about. It took much more time than I expected. Let's take front exhaust turbo. It took much more time and many parts we needed to remove just to be able to put parts that are, you know, we are exchanging. So not quite happy with that, but yeah, nothing can be done. It is a new experience, new engine. We didn't do this one until now, so I do believe this is a good training. Okay, we found all the parts. What we need to do now, we need to return our turbocharger back in. And let's see, is everything in? And I think it should be. And that's it. Let's go check it. 233,000 money bonus. That's not bad. And if you follow my videos, you know that I will always forget to return starter to the car. That's not something I can do anything about. That's really a horrible habit that I always forget that, and I'm trying to, you know, do better, but I cannot. So yeah, live with that. Job done. 8,500 XP. Immediately we are checking new jobs. Do we have some bonus? We have money bonus. I don't care much about money bonus. What I care about are simple jobs that can bring nice money, or if they cannot bring money, they can bring XP. So we will take this one because it's exhaust system and it should be fairly fast and easy. And I will push now very fast with these jobs. Let's see what we have. Gearbox, perfect. Let's see, we can come from here, click on hood and engine and see. So we have gearbox, and again we have this exhaust manifold, which we are going to remove immediately. And if you see on this car, starter is integrated actually with this, and it can be removed. I'm sorry, my throat is dry and here is very, very dry at the moment, the air. So let's drink a little bit of fluid. We can remove that only from the bottom of the car. Well, actually, let's go. This one will bring a little bit more money, I believe. And again, we are making as much money as we can because we need it. Okay, exhaust. As you can see, rear muffler is for sure gone. We will immediately remove drive shaft because we need access to our gearbox. Let's do a few jobs, like fast jobs. Let's push to 8,900 and break that level 16 barrier, and then we are going to talk about cases, okay? This is going to be kind of the thing we are going to do today. So you see, clutch release bearing is good on this one. That's very interesting, and we have to remember to return the original one in, because why spend money where we don't need to? So we are immediately switching back. As you know, I have stock of these parts. So clutch plate, and I have to sell the old parts definitely. We have quite a few of them. So I'm returning all this back. We will have to buy, you see, we will return this 74%. This is perfectly acceptable for the customer. We need V8 gearbox. Let's go and buy it. It is here on the bottom, this big one for 1,500. So again, you know, this focus switching out and in with this game is really bad, but again, nothing can be done about that. It is how it is, and we have to simply endure it and live with it. So starter back, at least I remember to put starter back because it was very obvious. So yeah, and let's put drive shaft and just check what rear muffler. It was V8 and exhaust manifold V8. So let's see, rear muffler, oh my goodness, I think it's going to be faster like this. Rear muffler V8 and the manifold V8, which should be somewhere here, yeah. So from what I remember, these are the last two parts, and I want first to put in the rear muffler. That's it. We are pushing car down and from engine bay accessing exhaust manifold, which is the last part we need to change. You see, it's here. We are putting new one, quite a lot of screws, but let's just fast go through it. We didn't yet do proper American V8 engine. That's going to be fun when you have to disassemble all of that. Okay, let's check. This job should be okay. This should be okay. You see why I like these jobs. 9.7, full bonus is 5,500. Perfect, 8,600. We have this job, but I want to check new jobs. Nothing gear related, but we are taking this one. Why? I will explain it when we come to it. Let's first do the easy, fast jobs. So we have loud when accelerating. As you can imagine, you already know now. It is something with our exhaust. But to be 100% sure, yes, you see what I wanted to do. We will remove this manifold, which definitely is broken. And this is V8 OHVI. Okay, V8 OHV. It's easier like this. That's my hold. Where is I? It is here. So this one, and let's immediately return it back to its place to exchange it with new part. Perfect. And we are going then to push car, of course, up and remove our exhaust parts that are bad, faulty, and exchange it, and that would be the job done. Very efficient, very fast. And this is how you want to progress. And later the fun comes, the beautiful gaming and stuff. 2 middle mufflers, I think that's about it. Let's just go out by middle mufflers. We had quite a few middle mufflers, and what I will do now, and you've seen me in last episode, I started to do that. We need 2, we will buy 4. We are starting slowly to build a stock of the parts in our inventory, so we don't need to jump out every single time. We are slowly doing that. So this car is done. We can do that. Small payout, but what I care only is XP. 110, 120, perfect. We are going to inventory. And you see all these parts that are very bad. Let's sell everything that is less than 50% for now. Okay? And we will keep maybe some of these because we can try to fix them later. And actually we can even sell them. You see, this is not such a bad money, and we took that from the customer car, so actually we are not losing anything. I even think we could sell it, but let's wait a little bit and we will see how much money we can earn. So do we have a job? This is money bonus. I don't care about that. Now this one is interesting because it gives us opportunity to work on brakes, gearbox and body, same like this one. So we are going to take this job, and then what we are going to do, I will send this one to lifter, and then I will take another job, this one. Okay, not easy jobs, not really fast jobs, but they will bring quite nice money. We will see later about that. Body parts, I usually repair body somewhere on the parking, but now we simply don't have choice. What I'm doing now, I really don't care what parts we need. I will just go and remove everything that I can, and then we will just go in, out by parts. You will see. It's actually quite an easy process. I like it, I like to do that way. Some people are doing differently, you know, you're completely right to do it any way you like and want, but this works for me. So this about it. Let's see, we know what we need, 46%. So let's see, front left, front right fender, front left door. So front, what is that? Flat face Pronto. Okay, let's find first the car. That's the most important in our shop. let's do it like pronto. No, flat face. No. Okay, so what then? Ah, proto, but Tempest Magnum. Let's see. Tempest Magnum, maybe like Magnum. Tempest Magnum, perfect. So we know we had front left door. That was actually as much as I remember. And front left fender, and there was door window if I'm not mistaken. So let's start with assembly, right click and assemble mode. I'm less and less talking about interface, you now know it. I don't really think I need to repeat that so many times. Yeah, the window. Let's see what is with this. 65, and that's perfectly fine. Although sometimes you will find that game is asking for something that is to be changed that is actually, you know, doesn't need to be changed, or vice versa. So I didn't figure out if that is bug or something, but it doesn't really matter. Hood 64%, I think that is acceptable, yes. The front window, left body window A. Front window, left body window A. This should be the one here, if I'm not mistaken, yes. And the front window, obviously. Let me see. Right fender, okay, that means we need definitely a front right fender also. Let's put it in. Door 53 and 68 is acceptable, but again, a right tail light and trunk. Okay, I will buy these two, trunk and right tail light. So we have all the parts actually now, and all the parts that we need to change. Other parts, you see, right side mirror, look at this, 27%, and the game doesn't really ask for better part, although it says 46 minimal part condition. That is a little bit strange with these things, but honestly I don't care, it is like that, so it's not my job to figure out why that is programmed like that. I think all parts are on the car. Let's see. Nice payout, 1,500, not a big rear bumper. Did we not put, oh, we didn't. Actually, we didn't. And again, very bad part that doesn't need change. Let's see, can we finish? No, still missing body. What we are missing? Are we missing here? We are missing window. Sometimes it's really hard to figure out. Let's see. Okay. 8869, and that's it. Let's see which one to do now. Okay, this is a big job, and we will do this one, but let's see this one. I want to check. Okay, both of these are big jobs. Let me see. Brake and gearbox and body. Now we don't need to test this one because it is brake job. I honestly believe I can do it, you know, from actually just visual inspection and, you know, a little bit of assembly and disassembly. It might be faster to do it with test, but I already see problems. Also, we unlocked in the last walk playthrough the skill that shows us 9 parts. So it shows us now one of the broken parts, although we knew which one was that, so it's not really much useful. But I wanted to show you how that skill works, and you know, it is useful, but not really much. So I would actually recommend that you leave that for probably the end, like the skill that you will leave for the end of the story. Not one, there is multiple, I think 2 or 3 skills that are in that kind of tree. So yeah. but actually we don't care, and you know, we will unlock everything, so it's not a big deal. I could go with, and I probably should go maybe with the repair skills, but I intentionally left it for later, because now I don't want to involve repair in all of this. I want slowly to go through things, and then we will talk about repairs and everything and bring it in. So yeah, I think a little bit of patience and everything, and we will be good enough to do everything, you know, very soon. Okay, so what I'm doing, as I said, I don't want to go to test track or path or anything. I just want to do it by heart, what people would say, feeling. I'm checking, you know, looking at parts, seeing what is broken where, and just, you know, changing, because you need to take out wheel, take off, and you take off 3 more things, and that's about it for brakes. And actually we have ABS system, but which is like 5 seconds to check. So until this moment I found 3 calipers, 2 pads, so this is kinda done. 3 brake systems on 3 wheels sorted out, and we have 1 more, although this time first I'm going to check. Yes, so there is another one. What wheel we didn't check, now I'm puzzled. No, this one we did check. Just give me a moment, because I want to... Oh, you see, both ABS pump and ABS module are gone. And let me see, and gearbox. Okay, while we are here, can we take off gearbox? I just want to see. We can actually, perfect. Let's do that, and then we will go back to our ABS system and fix that. But let's remove first this. We can remove our starter, which I always forget to put back, but it's okay. And let's do the V8 gearbox. This is again a money job, which I really love, because it will bring us a lot. Now I want to triple check, just give me a second. So just a gearbox is broken. Perfect, that cannot be better actually, so we don't need to lose any time. We'll just go here and buy V8 gearbox. I don't buy multiple gearboxes because they're expensive. For the moment we don't need to spend money on that. We can buy them when we need them, and there is so many of them that actually, you know, it's not really the best thing to do. So that's gearbox. We are putting back drive shaft, and this is going to be our actual, and I will not be able, or I will. Okay, perfect. Our actual gearbox is sorted. Let's return a starter on its place. And that's it for this part. Now the brakes we did, we had to go and take our hood up, put hood up, and then go to engine bay, actually like this, and take out these 2 things, ABS module and ABS pump. And this job will be very nice money. I am super satisfied with it. Don't forget, we still have to do brakes, not brakes, body brakes we did. So with these ABS systems, the brakes will be done. We are putting new modules, and that's it. Few screws, done. So this part of the work is done. I'm going out, clicking here, and sending car to the parking one, because I really like to do body work here. So this car is Ford Mustang. We will go here and go to our body sport, where is our body shop, and put Mustang here. Okay, so we have shop here. There are parts for Mach 1 and for Mach 1 and or Mach 1, depends who pronounce it. So we have to be careful not to buy wrong parts. Let's see, both fenders, bumper, front bumper. Okay, let's buy both fenders and bumper. Front left fender, front right, and front bumper if I'm not mistaken. And then we have wrong one. We had to buy front right door, left taillight, front right door, and left taillight. And now it's time actually to start, and what I want to do, I will just very fast disassemble these things. I know that we don't need anything here, just disassemble. Trunk I don't think we need. Let's see. Front left door window, left side mirror, front left door window and left side mirror. Okay, we're probably missing some parts. We are switching to assemble mode, and let's go front right fender. Now the game is asking us, you know, to change stuff based on the how game wants it. It's not always related, you know, with minimal part conditions, so you have to be careful actually. Front left fender, a new one. Let's see. Front right door, hood. Hood is original, I think. Front right door is new, and the glass is this, and the right side mirror is this. With this we didn't touch. We need to, if I'm not mistaken, move left side mirror and put back the new one. For some reason they want new one. Left taillight, left body window A. So let's take, that was very wrong button. Let's take out left body window A, and then we will just put back. I don't have it, and I'm quite sure I got it. Left body window A. I was sure I bought one, but obviously I didn't. It's okay. We'll put this one in. They said, if I'm not mistaken, left tail light, which means we switch to assemble mode, and I should have one here. Yes. Okay, let's see. We are missing front left door window. Front left door window. Front left door window, isn't that 100% one? Front left door window. Yes, you see, very strange. It doesn't really have anything with minimal part conditions. That's about it. I think we didn't miss any part. We will see now when we finish order. What is important here, 6,000 spent, but bonus is 6,700. So we are really pushing this, and we have 140,000 units, 9,000 XP. We are 33 minutes into the game, so I'm pushing it as hard as I can. Let's see, there is no interesting jobs, brakes and bodywork. Let me see, on an expensive car we can do that, it's not a problem. But let's do this one. This one is what? Brake, gearbox, body. As we did with last one, I'm not going to test it. I'm sending it there. And first, let's do kinda. So that was amazing misclick. I managed to click save and return, which I hope you will not mind. I will not stop anything. We will just continue the game. I was going too fast through the menus, so yeah, it happens. It's good enough that I clicked on save game. Imagine that I didn't, so we would need to do all of this again. Not a big deal, we are back. Okay. What I wanted to do, I wanted to click on the car actually, here, and inspect it, because you know that we have that skill, which now you can see it's not super useful, because it is very random and it doesn't really help much. It's okay. Perfectly fine. That is a good showcase. I wanted really to show it. We are removing starter. As you can remember, starter needs to be removed to access gearbox, and we will see, is there any problem with manifolds? No, they all look good. So let's push car up, and we are first going with gearbox and whatever is on the bottom of the car. We will go and do brakes. Let's see, we have transmission. We don't have actually problems with the exhaust system. So what I would do, I would try to kinda do this, and let's remove drive shaft and gearbox, and let's see what we are working with. I can see that gearbox is actually wrong. That is inline 6B. This one we didn't have yet, I think. We didn't change one of this. And yeah, the whole internals of our gearbox system is gone. So we are going now to fix that. I do believe I still have one part at least from each of these, a little bit more in flywheels. Yeah, one clutch plate, one pressure plate. Yeah, I will need to buy a new set, but for now it's okay. Do we have a bearing? We do. Perfect. I6B. So let's go and buy I6B gearbox. I6B, it's a long one like this. Yes, this is the one. Perfect. And let's put it back in and finish with gearbox, so we don't need to think about that anymore. Okay. And all these parts are very much damaged, so they cannot even be repaired. From what I remember, 15% is the threshold. If the part is damaged more than 15%, it cannot be repaired, and most of these, or practically all of these, are damaged more. So, gearbox is done. That's about it. I've seen immediately here on this one, we do have issue with brakes. I want to check how much problems. 5 brake problems. Okay, let's see. Caliper, brake caliper 10%, we'll take brake pads. What is the 63%? Okay, let's check ventilated disc. Perfect, no problem. We are returning the original parts in, original brake pads, as you can see. But caliper is gone, caliper needs to be changed. We don't have calipers. So what we are going to do, we are going to buy, I am thinking 5 for now, and then we are going to see. As I said, these can be repaired in time, so we will repair some of them later and use them. Okie dokie, so this is the first brake job done. Let me see how many we have. 5 more, perfect. We will switch to this wheel. And this is a little bit, a wheel that is tricky. You cannot see through it properly. You can see from other side, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure the disc is here gone. Caliper should be fine, pads fine. So just a ventilated disc, and we are returning it immediately back. What we didn't have yet is brake servo. It's very interesting. We didn't have opportunity to repair it, or change it, or anything. So that doesn't happen often, but I really cannot believe that we didn't get a single job with brake servo. Oh, it's okay. Done. We are only less than 40 minutes and we are already on 9,000 XP. I'm really super hyped. In the previous episode you might seen it, I was really slow, a little bit, let's call it, not stupid, but you know, when you are really tired and everything. So yeah, I was not myself, so we didn't progress maybe good enough, but I believe we are now doing nice progress, and let's see how far we can go. This is it. So this one was just a little cylinder which was bad and faulty, and we are of course going to disassemble this one also, because we can see immediately there is a disc, or drum rather. This is a drum system, yeah, drum that is gone. Shoe should be perfectly fine. I'm not sure about cylinder. With cylinder it's not good. I need definitely to buy cylinders. I'm sure we don't have them. I will buy 4 of them. Everything else I should have. So again, focus, you see it switched me somewhere, you know, where I don't want to be, but this is the game which actually has problems like this, so what can you do? Okay, done. Shoe original one, no thinking about that, and we need a new drum, of course, because old one was real bad. This should finish our brake system, I would hope so. And we will check that. Yes, brake system is done. Gearbox is done. Now body parts, we are already at 7,000 payout, 4,000 bonus, amazing. I want to move car again to our garage entrance. It can be one or two, doesn't really matter. I like one, but at the moment we are going to fix body parts here. What I'm doing, I explained to you, I have a very specific way how I see these things and how I want them to be done. I remove everything. I like to see all the parts gone, you know, to be able to work easier. Although with these jobs, kind of doesn't make much sense. So I probably might change that approach, because if you've seen it, the game doesn't really care about the quality of the parts and, you know, minimum and stuff. It just asks you to change some specific parts, and that's about it. Roulette F mill. Okay, let's go to the shop. Bolt roulette F mill. Can we like... Interesting. Is it roulette with one, or is it two L's? Two L's. F mill. Do you reckon that is the same car? Let's try. Front left door. We will buy just one part at the moment. So I want to be sure that this is the exact car, because I don't like how, yeah, it is, but how these things are done. Again, if you look at it, it's not really clear what bolt is that the real bolt, because this is maybe some F mill model, whatever. So yeah, it can be a little bit tricky. Let's see, front left fender, left headlight, right headlight. Okay, front left fender, left headlight, right headlight. What else do we need? Let's go, check. Front window and front left door window. So, front window and front left door window. This should be it. I think we can just keep putting stuff on the car wherever we have these double things. That means, you know, we had to exchange one, but it seems that here most of the parts are acceptable for our esteemed customer. So yeah, let's see. I think some of the windows also was front window, yes. Let's see, right fender, front window, we will have two of these. Yeah, we'll change one. Hood is one. Bumper, I believe, is original. Same with the front license plate, which we need to put in. Headlight, and you see this other headlight is in horrible condition, and both of them actually are in horrible condition. So yeah, they need it really change. Perfect. Have I forgot something? I hope not. Let's see. Okay, if we didn't forget some part, that's amazing. So look at the money. 4,500 spent, 6,700 bonus and 2,500 bonus. So combined that is 9 point something bonus. We'll try to finish starter. Can you imagine? You know, the counting of the starter? It's astonishing. Again, I forgot it, and it needs to be done from the lifter. Oh my goodness. And this is amazing. I simply cannot. I don't know why. I always forget it. So practically, I remember once, maybe in 3 or 5 times to put it back in. Other times, actually, no, this is from engine bay. But strange, didn't I try to access it from the engine bay a little bit before and it didn't allow me? Okay, maybe I just misclicked or missed something, not a big problem. Let's see. Huge bonus, can we finish the order now? Yes. 200 XP, actually almost Perfect, amazing bonus, 9,200. I'm pushing jobs. I want to, okay, experience, and this is exactly what we want. But first, what we have here: brake, body, brake, body. Okay, brake. We are not going to test it. You can if you want. It would probably make sense because you could get all the info immediately. What I will do as I always do, visual check each wheel. Let's see, maybe our overview is actually very useless, but it's okay. Doesn't really hurt to have it. So we know that this caliper is good. What we are not sure, but I think brake pads are also amazingly nice. This disc is gone. We're just going to change it with 100% and return all these parts that came from the car back. And that's about it. Was that 100%? Probably yes, it was in perfect condition. This is it. We are returning wheel, and that's it. We are going now through all 4 wheels. Let's do this side first. We can see clearly the disc here and caliper here are gone. No question about that. So caliper, brake caliper 8%, pad is good, and disc is gone. Let's do the change. So we are putting new caliper. There was actually not new caliper, sorry, new disc, and there was actually 100% caliper and brake pad. So that's nice. I think there will be probably all wheels, but let's check. Okay, so for sure we do have some issues with ABS system. At least, let's see. Yeah, maybe both of them are gone. We will see. And again, here we have disc. I am sure caliper is good. And this one might be good, might not. 26, it's not good. So we are changing the ventilated disc for a new one. We are changing also brake pads for new brake pads. And we are changing caliper. Well, let's say just returning original caliper and cylinder in. That's it. Now we will check. Maybe we don't need to visit the last wheel. Let us do the check. No, we will have to visit the last wheel definitely. I'm almost sure. Let's go and see. Because we are missing 3 parts if I'm not mistaken, and I would expect if something is broken, this is the brake pad. Yep. So it needed change. Let's put new brake pad and caliper. Which one's 100%? So actually it doesn't really matter. And that is it. Brake system is done. So you see these jobs are super fast, super efficient. Now the next one is, let me just check. So that was brake performance and body parts. Okay, what we are going to do now? I think I'm going to send car to the garage place 1 because we can easily access engine and these parts from here. And then we are going to do body parts, okay? This and this. Let's go buy ABS pump, and although these parts are expensive, I'm buying 2, and I hope that we will have opportunity to use them. We have now quite a bit of money, so I'm not really afraid to push our stock with a little bit more expensive parts. Brakes are done. We don't need to check. We know actually because we've seen that, but we need to check our body parts. What do we have? 1, 2, 4. Okay, let's go to the Mustang shop, Ford Mustang shop, and let's see. So our Ford Mustang is here, and let's go and buy what we need. I think we are going front right door, front right fender, front left door, Okay, so front, right and left doors. Am I correct? No. Front right door, front right fender and a headlight. Front right door, front right fender and right hail, right. Where is headlight? This should be the one. Then let's see. Right tail light, left body window A, rear window, left tail light. Actually, I forgot completely. I was thinking about something else at the moment. Left body window A and rear window. So rear window, rear window, rear window, and front left A. Am I correct? No, this is for Mach 1. Front left, I would hope. No. I definitely missed it. Front left door window and left side mirror. Left side mirror, front left door window, where it is, front left door window, left side mirror. Okay, let's just finally go and disassemble all of this in actually 30 seconds or so. I don't really like to go forward and back 100 times. Let's just do it. Although, because the parts are really stupidly done in these missions, you've seen it, like 20% part is acceptable for a car that accepts only 64%. So that is the bug that is sitting in the game probably for a long time. For me it's a bug, so I will not accept that this is a game mechanic. Okay, let's see. So we are going to assemble mode and we are going to this is from the previous car even. Okay, we will have opportunity, I think, to sell some of these, repair some of these. Right headlight. So what I hope I bought everything that we need, and I'm just returning parts. Wherever I have double part, I just put the new part. Wherever I have single part, I just put that part in. And maybe I missed some of these, but I would hope I didn't. We will see. If I miss something, we are just going to rebuy it, and that shouldn't be any problem at all. Trunk, taillights, new one, 199, I don't know, we will see. I might use these parts to, or put them actually in the warehouse, but then it will start to pile up and I know what will happen, it's just a hoarding. So yeah, I might sell everything just to forget about that, and that's it, we will see. Okay, so I would say parts are in. Let's see. Right taillight. Okay, let's buy one. Right. Where is it? Right taillight. And actually, you cannot lose money on these things, so everything should be okay. What else we are missing? Let's see. What is this? Left body window A. This is the one. Left body window A. Okay. Left body window A. Okay. Where is that? Left body window A. This is left body window A. Let's put that one in. 100%. And what is the last part that is missing? It is front right door window. Front right door window. Front left, front right door window. And this concludes stuff that needs to be done on our no, we need this, on our Ford Mustang. I would expect this to be now done. Everything should be here. So, for let's say a little bit more than 4,000 bonus, it's nice, and we are sitting at 903.55 XP. Let's see, this actually a job that we are going to take immediately, and I will move this car to the lifter. So just to check, can we take some other job? Experience bonus, no. We will take this one also. I want as much money as we can make and progress as fast as we can. So we have sloppy car steering, running gear, sloppy car steering. Okay, now because I think it will benefit from it, I will send the car to the test path. Just to see, I'm interested to see, because steering shouldn't be related with, I'm thinking what is steering in, when we are fixing the steering, sloppy car steering, probably suspension, some suspension parts. We will have to check. This is why I'm pushing car here. I just want to be on the safer side in a way that we just do a short and fast test, and then we know what is wrong, what is not wrong. Yeah, front suspension definitely, left front is not good, so that's why I wanted to check it. Other stuff I think we can do basically from top of our head, actually, just by looking at stuff and doing it, but the suspension, sometimes it's better to test, and then you know what you have to do. So let's see, we will just wait for a bit, check this. Okay, so running gear, car is loud, transmission. We could go on the test. Let's do it. Let's go. We didn't do that in this episode. Let's go to the test track. Why not? That was which one? This one. I'm not sure, or did we go to the test track already? I think we might. Yeah, we maybe did it already. It doesn't really matter. Let's do it again. If you, I don't know, didn't watch from the beginning, or you just, dropped in on the 50 minutes of this video, why not? We are testing now our, first it's acceleration, then we are doing a slalom test. I will just brake. Later we are going over pumps to do a suspension test, and all of these together will give us a much better picture about our suspension and brake system. So this car behaves pretty okay, not so horrible. So it's not everything that is, like gone, like in some cars you have whole suspension gone completely. The driving in the game I don't like, but it doesn't really matter. You can hear my mechanical keyboard, and I'm just, keeping it, trying to keep it steady. Okay, that's it. You stop here and done. Let's go and see what these things were and what have we got from the testing. Good. We have some parts, we don't have some other parts. It doesn't really matter. Let's push car up. Oh man, when you do a long press, then the car will go down, and it did the long press on the mouse for unknown reason. And as you can see in the down hold on left mouse is a lower lifter. So yeah. Okay, let's see. We have this. Okay, there is no other way to do that than simply do it. So we are going to do it. I will remove all these, both of these tires, because I see this is broken, and the front exhaust section is not good. Also, yeah, we cannot. I need to remove these tie rods from here, and we will need front sway bar also. So for that, this needs to go. I will try to remove as little as possible. I'm just looking for the parts, but steering knuckle, okay, this side is much worse, and actually I'm going to disassemble it fully, together with the brakes and stuff. Let's see. So I think this car, what is accepted, 56%, that's not so bad. So we're taking, these parts are all good, so technically, you know, we don't need to worry about these. But I need to access, you see, this front knuckle, which I believe is not good. Also, we know that lower arm is gone. It's very bad. And I will remove shock absorber because I need access to this one. Yes, no, knuckle is gone. Steering rack also is not good. And front sway bar. All of these are very, very bad condition. Let's see, this is, we basically found everything all except the transmission stuff, and car is loud. We know that is front exhaust section, which cannot be removed before we remove manifold. Let me see, do we have any other part that looks bad here? No. So first things first, we are going to remove manifold, and this car has that specific thing that you have first to remove cover and then manifold, and it has like a zillion of the freaking screws, which is okay, not a big deal. And then we have to remove this exhaust section, and I will immediately return car back up. And let's do it. It can be done more efficiently, trust me. I think this is not the most efficient way. I should look everything first from, you know, engine bay, then this, but sometimes I find it faster just to go through things like this and don't bother too much, you know. It's few minutes here and there. Let me see. Car is loud, the transmission is noisy. So we have a last thing with transmission. So front drive shaft. Okay, what I want to do now, because transmission actually is inside, it's here, so we need to, engine bay again, you see. Starter is most unpleasant thing that bothers me, and I don't like starters, they don't like me, and we are having that love-hate relationship, and we cannot do anything about it. What we need to do, we have to remove gearbox. We are hour into the game, so this is I think very good, and I'm quite happy with the progression, although I think I could save a few minutes here and there. I will try to push to the level 17, and after that we are going to talk about cases and maybe even barn maps to finally, you know, unveil these things and figure out what is what. Okay, so I didn't check, but I will check for you. As you can see, we found everything, so there is no worries. We now know what is broken. Clutch plate, okay. What we don't have, and you might remember I said I have to buy it, and I didn't. Let's buy 5 plates, let's buy 5 pressure plates, let's buy 3, and let's buy 2. Why? Because I think I have something on the stock, so we can take a little bit more of this, a little bit less of that, and that's about it. So let's do it. Clutch pressure plate, yeah, this is kind of good. And I will see, do we have one more job, I think, sitting and waiting for us? Gearbox. Unfortunately, gearbox was good. I like when gearbox is not good, it's a lot of money. Let's return front drive shaft. And then we can return these axles, which are both good. Do we have steering knuckle A? No, we don't have. And now we will buy a steering knuckle A, front one. As I said, I need one, I will buy 3. And I know that we need steering rack. I will buy 2. Not sure, do I need anything else? Do I miss anything else? We will see. We will buy as needed, okay. So I always buy now 1 or 2 pieces more with, you know, some specific things, with some things that I know I need more. I will buy them in dozen or in, you know, tens or so. So these all parts are good. We don't need to worry about that, including a bearing that I believe was 72, yeah. Ventilated disc 66, acceptable quality. Brake pads 60. This car accepts what? 56, perfect. So this old or original, let's call it, thing back, and we can now put drive axle, and the rest of the system, like lower suspension, and we will change, of course, bushings. We don't want, you know, to use anything old. These things are good. Shock absorber was actually in pretty good condition. We are going to return it back. We don't want to change it. Steering rack. Now front sway bar. I think we don't have it, so as always we are going with front sway bar, and we are going to buy 2 of these, so we have one in stock, and if next time we need it, we don't need to spend time to go and buy it. That's about it. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod, and a little bit more sway bar, and we should have linkage, just to check to be sure. 73% is acceptable for this car, and that should be it. Perfect. This side is done. Gearbox is done also, and I think we don't have so many things on the other side. We will have a little bit of can I focus here? Let me see, better to go out and return on this side. So you see here we have this sway bar link, which we are going to use new one. And is there anything else that is missing? Tie rods, do we know that? Do we have maybe? Yes, we have 72%. I just remembered that we pulled some from the car that were completely fine. And this should be it. I'm returning wheel, and now we will check what we are missing. And I know actually what we are missing. So this is good. Rubber bushing, somewhere we didn't change it, we will. These things we need to do. Okay, where is that rubber bushing? If we go to overview mode, this is the one. Okay, so not much thinking about that. We are just switching to mount mode, and that's done. Perfect. So we need front exhaust section, which we are going just now buy it. Front exhaust section is here. We'll buy 2 of these. And what else do we need? Did we find everything? Exhaust manifold I4. Okay. Like this. This is going to be easiest way. 1 manifold, and then we need first, I don't think, can we put, just let me check. We'll switch to part mount. Can we? We can. Amazing. That's very nice. We are going to put front exhaust section in, and then we are going to send a car down. Switch to the engine, add the new manifold, and I think with that we are almost finished. We need to add cover, of course, which is here, and the starter. Don't forget about the dreaded starter that I have actually a love-hate relationship with. That should be it. Total payout is not so bad. Task bonus is 3,500. Not horrible, not great. Finish, bum. So we are 9590, and we will not be able to go much further, you know, than 17. I'm kind of pushing as hard as I can, but as you can see, it is not really easy. This job is fairly simple. Another one that, no, I didn't want to do that at all. That was actually a misclick. I will just return car back because I don't want to lose time. I do believe we can do that faster, you know, manually. So what we are doing now, we will finish this one but this is V8 if I'm not mistaken. Absolutely. So the starter is not an issue. We are going up with the car. We know there is a brake problem, and we immediately see the problem here. I want to see how many parts. 2. Okay, do we have some and 1 here? So 5 problems on the brakes and 1 in the ABS system. Okay, let's do it. And later we have to sell this these old parts. So this is 5%. Okay, this one is 1%, and this one is 69. Acceptable 60. Perfect. Let's return the disc back, and we will need new pads, and we will need a new actually caliper if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is it. So first issue with the braking is sorted. Let's move forward. Okay, we're going to the next wheel, which is here, and for this one I cannot really see. I almost think there is nothing wrong here. But let's just do it super fast. Let's see. No, this one is good. This one is perfect. This one is perfect. And we could do that on the test path, as you know. We could, and probably it would be as fast as this, but I kinda didn't want to bother. I do believe we can do it manually, not a big problem. Now we are on 9.6. Yeah, we will push to level 17, and then I will talk about cases and barns, and that will be, I presume, everything for today. We have this caliper that we need to remove. This might be also bad. It is, but this should be okay. Yes, this is perfectly fine. The customer doesn't want us to change that disc. It is 71%. Brake pads, new one. So we don't have brake pads. We will have to buy another batch, and we need to change the caliper. So let's see. We know that we have one issue on the ABS system, and let us just check for a second. No, unfortunately we have front left wheel, which I think it is front left, because again yeah. So on this wheel I'm sure only the disc is the problem, because caliper and pads shouldn't be an issue. Absolutely. Ventility disc, I will change it now and put a new one and return our original parts here. Cool, that's it. Return our wheel, and don't forget that we have part of ABS system that is not good. And let me see, gearbox. Okay, gearbox. This gearbox is, unfortunately, gearbox is okay. So we will just need to change inside parts, which I'm not happy about, because it's not good money. It's not so much money, let's say, like when you are doing a full gearbox change. Actually, nothing can be done about that, so, you know, I better quit moaning about that and just do the job, and we move forward. Okay, this is it, and I have these parts in my inventory, and I'm going to use them, and that is very nice, fast and efficient. And gearbox job will be done in the next 45 seconds, I would say. Done, done. Although we have also that drive shaft, which takes a little bit of time. There is 8 screws on drive shaft, so it needs to be, you know, mounted. Perfect. We are going to return starter. I will not forget about it. And that's it. Let's check. There is one brake problem. I exactly know which one is that, so I'm not really worried or puzzled. We have a brake problem with ABS system here, and the problem is in ABS module, which we have in stock. If you remember, we got 2 last time. So I'm switching to mount mode, immediately putting a new ABS module, and that is done. And this car is done. Let's see. Total payout, not bad, 3,500 bonus. I think everything is done, and that's it. 9772, we are almost level 17, 1 hour 14 minutes. Not a single experience job, don't care, don't mind. Okay, what have we here? Gears, suspension, transmission, suspension, body parts. What I'm thinking, let's do the proper thing here. Why not? Let's go on the test track, test it there, and then we are going to test it on test pad. A little bit of water never hurts. So let's see. And we don't need to do that, but I like to do that from time to time because it shows the game, shows the gameplay, how do you do things. And you can actually test all of that, you know, to trial and error. Demount part you can see visually, stuff like that, but sometimes it just makes sense to, you know, do this whole process. And if we count the time, I think this takes less than 2 minutes. So for 2 minutes, I don't think it's a big issue. We are just going to brake now. See, this car is not really the most drivable one, but it's okay. And now I'm braking, and that's it. So we did a test, and we will see now what the car, well, not car really, but what the test tells us. Let me see. Okay, quite a few parts. I don't think we can complain about that. And we'll do the test pad now. Because if you ask why, I will say why not. Because we can. And why we wouldn't use things that are on our disposal. So accelerate, stop, brake, reverse, yeah. This is the first one. So brakes should be pretty fine on this car. We are looking more for suspension parts and to see if there is something else on suspension we can figure out and, you know, understand what we need to change. And this job should bring us almost on to level 17. I would hope so. I don't think we will pass it, but you never know. Stranger things happened. So never say never. Let's move our car to the lifter, and whatever we didn't figure, I will simply, you know, do fine by checking the basically visual check of the things. Let's see. If you hear noises, that is my beautiful wife sitting and, you know, painting something. So yeah, don't be really annoyed with that. We all live in one space, so yeah. And let me see, transmission. So we know transmission is actually, you know, we will find it, but yeah, we will fix that. So let's go. Let's go this one. We need to remove tires. We need to remove tires, and I will remove it from this way because from what I can see, we need to remove this one. Just let us triple check. Lower suspension arm. So that other side is in much worse condition. What I'm going to do, I will just remove these things. Okay, I just want to have a clear picture. Nice. What's with our bushings? Bushings, they have been checked. This one, okay. This bushing has to go out. What's about this one? I think the left side is in much worse condition. Yeah, it is. Let's see. This needs to go out also. Yeah, we have a combination of broken parts, bad parts, good parts, so let's just try to fix it fast, and we will have to disassemble also this side of the brake system. It's again 20 seconds, I don't mind. Let's just remove it because we need to go to the knuckle here, and the only way to do it is by removing everything else. So that's it. While we are doing that, I want to remove drive shaft also. As you can see, gearbox is gone, doesn't work anymore. Can we remove starter from here? Fortunately, we can. Okay, so we are going now to change first the gearbox system. You know that that is probably the most simple thing to do and most straightforward, I would say. Simple, easy, no maybe, but most straightforward. So I'm going to immediately change, and yeah, I should finally sell all these old parts that are really now starting to clutter our inventory, and I will do that soon. Okay, what is the gearbox B V6B? Let's sell all 50%. Gearbox B V6B. Let's buy that one. Gearbox B V6B. This is V6, but not B. This is B V6B. Okay. That is the one we need, and we are going to install it now. And with that, gearbox part of our car, of our reparation, or no, it's not restoration, it's repairing of the car. It's done. Restoration will be when we do full restoration, and I cannot wait to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun and everything else. So I would say if we are, yeah, transmission is good, suspension is almost done here. So let's try to assemble everything. We have some spare knuckles, which I'm happy about. This is new, but outer tie rods, I know we have some that are older. Again, original from the car, taken from the car, and this car is pretty okay. It has really a lot of good parts. So let's put bearing in, and bearing also needs to go. Am I crazy? No, we don't have any bearing that is less than 100. Okay, so fair enough. This can go 68, just to be sure. 65, yes. Wheel hub cap, yeah, 68. Brake pads, 66. Caliper, 67. So this is actually it. We need to return this shock absorber back. It's in pretty good condition actually, so yeah. Lower suspension arm, we need a new one. Old one was really bad. We are putting bushings here, and I want actually to put 2 bushings here. And we can, and now I'm looking, we can and we will. We should use that earlier, but we didn't. Now we will. This 88% which were left from some other job, and these are perfectly fine. Sway bar was, yeah, I remember it was completely gone, and we are returning the tire, tire wheel, sorry, whole wheel here. So this part is done, which we cannot say for this one here. So I just want to fast return stuff on this one. It had this, and yeah, I just return it back, assemble. And then we will do the left rear suspension, which I think it's also a little bit broken here, nothing else. And it needs work, so yeah, that's about it on this side. Now we are switching here. I want to remove this. Actually, maybe I don't need to remove wheel, but I want to have better view of things. Sway bar, we don't have spare one. I don't think I have spare one of these. And this one. Let us see how many parts are missing. sway bar, wheel hub bearing. Okay, we will need to remove wheel hub bearing. Okay, so let's remove. Is it here? I think it is. Yes. Okay, so from what I can gather, we can return these parts. What we don't have, we are going to buy. Absorber A, we have one, that is enough for now, but I'm quite sure we don't have this rear end link, sway bar, rear end link. Let's buy them. Should be somewhere here, and I will buy 3 for now. 1 we need, and 2 for, oh god, I forgot to, yeah, you'll see, I forgot to buy a rear shock absorber cap, and I knew like I have to do that and I forgot. Okay, we'll buy 3 for now. They can sit in the stock inventory. Good. So this is the one, and let's return our wheel back in. And I think we put all the parts in. And what is this? From car point of view, should be it. Let's see. Can we send our car to entrance A? We can. So now we are talking about body. What is this car? FMV Roadster. FMV Roadster. Let's find it. But we want Roadster. This is the car. Okay. This is the car. So let's see. Hood, left door, right door, trunk. Hood, left door, right door. Hood, left door, right door, trunk. If there was a light, which one? I didn't remember. Right tail light. Okay, let's buy the right tail light. Right tail light. Perfect. So, left door. Put no, back, put it back immediately, but new one with this, and I know that we have to remove hood, and let's put hood back immediately, and I know that we have to remove right door, so we are going to put it back immediately. We just need to do side mirror here. And I remember there was trunk mentioned, so I'm removing it and immediately putting trunk back. And it was left eye light or right? I think left. No, it was actually then right. It's okie dokie. That should be that. Let us see. Yeah, okay, so this job, 4,700 task bonus, 2,200 job bonus, that is almost 7,000 actually, total payout 11,000, finish order, and what is missing, guys, the only thing that I can leave missing from the car is freaking starter, and this is simply like what the I have to stay, you know, kid friendly. Well, not kid friendly really, but you know, I don't want to swear on the channel if I don't have to, but now it's starting to, you know, annoy me so much, and losing time on these extremely stupid things, it's oof. Okay, let's put starter back. I will put post-it note on my monitor actually, and I hope that will help. So this should be done, finish order, and we are level 17. We didn't check our toolbox, let's go. So if you can see, the next actual not upgrade, but unlock is on level 20, and then 25 and 30, and so on. At the moment we have 2 points, which I will actually spend immediately and start to work on our upgrades. Okay, now we are at 75%, which means we could come here on repair bench and we would have opportunity to fix some parts. Although we don't want to, because you see this cost bottom suspension arm $15 to try to repair. Bottom suspension arm in a shop, actually, let's check. And this is a little bit, less of a gameplay, but just to check mechanics. Bottom suspension arm is $120. So if we manage to fix it for 15 and we took it from some other car, we would have nice profit. Okay, let's try it. But it's 79% repair chance, so every chance is that it will not be fixed, but I will click anyway. No. So basically, you failed to repair it, the repair condition decreased. That means the part is actually gone, and I will show you now. The part is where? Well, it didn't go at the back, but it's the condition of the part is bad. Now, what is going on? We have so many parts that we have got from cars, and we have 2 options: to wait until we can repair them, and some of them we can, some of them we would not be able, or simply to sell them. And as you can see, we are cluttering our shop and everything. So I would go to body and I would check this and say sell parts, and but not this, but like 80%, and sell them. And then I will sell also this I bought by mistakes. By mistake I will get less money, but who cares. So now we got rid of all body parts that we kept from the, all the jobs. We have quite a few of cases and barn maps. And let's talk about that, because I promised, and it's our 30 minutes, so I think it's time. So what is the case? Let's go to our inventory. The case is the price or something that you get for successful jobs, and also it can be found in the barn. Always when you're in the barn, you will find one case that you can buy for $200 or 200 euros or whatever is your money. And barn map you will find in junkyard, but that I showed that in, I think, 3rd episode. But that is a little bit harder job because you have to go through all of the junk, but again it's well worth it. In the meantime, you will get these things from the orders you are doing. Well, let's open the case. So what case is carrying, what do you have inside the case? These are the special parts, the parts that have better characteristics than normal parts. So let's click on it. Do you want to open the case? Yes. Let's open the case. Every case has 3 units, 3 items, and let's see what we have got. So we have got air filter V10, we have got exhaust manifold V8i, and we got air filter cover V10. These parts are quality +2 and this one is quality +1. This means that these parts are of better quality than normal parts you are buying in the shop. I will say collected items, and also I will show you in the shops. I didn't show you that already, but now I will. You have Power Boost shop, okay? This is the place where you can buy all this nice red and metallic and whatever stuff. And these are, I would say, power parts that are better than their counterpart in normal shop. You can see here, +3%, +0.8%, plus this, plus that. And that means the part will up your car for this percentage. So this is one way of improving your car, okay? Another way is to use these parts on the car. So this part will bring quality, plus. Now, Usually, you know, if you find some part that you really like, want to use, keep it, of course, and use it, especially in restorations, maybe some of your project and stuff like that. Why not? But I told you there is another way to earn money, except for the, you know, going to junkyard, buying these engine blocks and gearboxes and stuff. And one of the ways to earn money is this. Now you got it for free actually, and now you can sell it. This one is $8, so nah, that's not really worth it. How about this? 170 nothing. This is $8. So this box was horrible. The value of this box is actually horrible, and these parts are more or less useless until you get opportunity to put them on some car, and that will take huge amount of time. But we will not sell them, we will keep them. Let's open another case. Let's see what we have got. It's really, really bad. I would call it loot, and that was really horrible loot. Okay, again, this is really, really horrible. If you want to sell $62, 286, 52. So all of these parts are worth actually not much, but I can tell you, when you open more boxes, you will find a lot of parts that are 1,000, 1,500, etc. And if you need money, you can sell these and you will get more boxes in meantime. So this is what boxes are all about. Let's try to open random box again. Maybe we get some more expensive part. Let's see. No, but we got a barn map, which I find very, very nice. So you can got barn maps from the boxes, from the cases. I forgot that, but yes, you can do that. So good for us. Let's see. This one 114, this one, okay. This is the first part that is kinda worth something. It's blue, so it's power part plus 1.5, you see, and then has plus 0.15. So this one is really, really good. These, so-so. So that is about the cases. This is how you simply can use cases, and you find some very expensive parts in cases, you can sell it, or you can just sell all of them if you don't care and don't mind. That is free money. Let's go to the warehouse, and I will make a third warehouse, which we will call plus plus plus. Okay, simple, easy, and plus 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 will consist of plus parts. Okay, I don't want to sell them now, I don't want to drop them now. I might want to use them as a showcase, so we will see later. We'll drop them here, and in general we are going to drop, and we will sort not by arrival but by name, and we will move barn maps all except one, and we will move our cases, or actually boxes, so they don't clutter our local inventory. Okay, so we spoke about cases. Now you know what case is, why it's there, how to use it, and what you can use it for. And we will probably put some examples at some point in time. But let's see what is the barn map. So we come here, and there is barn location map. And then we click on it, and the game asks, do you want to add barn destination into your map? Okay, so that was the question. When we look here, we cannot see barns. There are no barns here, yeah? Nowhere. Okay, fair enough. So let's go again to our inventory, and let's click, and let's say, yes, I want you to add barn destination into your map. Bam. Okay, fair enough. Let's check it. Voila, look at this. Now the barn appeared. And what is barn, you may ask? Let's click on that, and let's go there. So we will check a barn until it loads. I will drink a little bit of water. So yeah, sorry for the noise, but water is important, hydration and everything. So this is the barn, and this is a very small barn, and I hate these barns when I spent my barn map on this barn, but it doesn't really matter. So what are you getting in the barn? You're getting all this junk, and you're getting cars. So you can check your car, and you see we are inspecting it, we can see what it is, and we will see how much it is worth. It says 19,600, that is Bolt Reptila. It is actually a nice car, but I don't want to buy it. I don't need it at the moment. We will do restoration projects later, but you will find nice cars in the barn, and you know, you will buy eventually some of them. What is the junk? Again, you remember junkyard. If you don't, this is more or less the same thing, the same parts you're getting in the junkyard, but these are in the barns, and this represent, you know, all these old barns where you can get some parts. And let's check every and each one of them, because why? I will tell you when we find it. You can buy something if you want in the barn. I actually don't care much. You see, you can buy all these things. Some of these you can repair, some of these you cannot. Nothing here, I would say. Must be here. Okay, this is another junk. So you see this, and I spoke about that briefly. In every barn you will get a case. It's not free, it's 200 units, but you will get it. You can get in the case a barn map. So this is, you know, reciprocity a little bit. So I will always check in the barn everything until I find the case, and then I don't care really. I don't want to buy any of this junk. You see, there's really no need for that, and it's only one case ever. So we got our case. We don't want to buy a car, and that's about it. Escape, return to garage, and it will ask, do you want, and you know, quit without parts. We can just go without the part or buy it. I will spend 200 and buy it. And I like to buy these boxes. Sometimes, you know, for 200 you will get 4,000. Sometimes you will get 50. It doesn't really matter. It can help. It will, you know, sometimes. Okay, let's check it while we are here. This is the last box we have got by arrival. So we bought it for 200, if you remember. So let's open it. And let's see what we got here. For me, this is worth 200. Easy. 2 barn maps. Very, very easy. And a retro rim plus 5 quality. Okay, let's see how much is that rim worth if you want to sell it. 240. So, what we managed to do, we got from the barn case, which we opened, and we got 2 new barn maps, which I really appreciate. I love barn maps. And we got a wheel that we can sell for 240. So we are 40 units, money units in the plus, and we got 2 barn maps. I think this just proves my point. It's perfectly fine. You can, you know, do these things, and I will sell it now. I sold it and I took my money back. Okay, so I hope barn and case, barn map and case are now much more clear for you guys. We will talk about that again, just to, you know, kind of confirm it. And until then, let's see. Do we have experience bonus? Here is experience bonus. This shouldn't be a hard order, I hope. We are going to take it. Let's see other orders. Money, money, money. Do we have only gearbox? You see, this one is tricky. There is a lot of work here, so I will avoid it for now. This one is not expensive car, so yeah, I will avoid it. Let's do again this one, which I personally don't like, but again, who am I to say anything? I think we are going to the lifter, and let's see what the game expects from us. Exhaust and body parts. Okay, this shouldn't be a big deal. So there is one exhaust part, and this might be, well, let's see. So we did what we wanted. We got to level 17. Yeah, this is, I would say, the only part, exhaust pipe. And I will immediately put one in, because I know, I know, no I don't. I was sure that I have it in the stock, and like, oh, now I will put it immediately, but no, I don't. Okay, this was such a misspelling. Where is the normal exhaust? We will buy 3. I should have it in the stock, but probably I spent it somewhere on the way when we were doing other repairs. So exhaust pipe is in, And we are moving car to, you remember what I like? I really like to work on the parking space on the bodywork. So with this car, I'm actually going to remove immediately everything from the car. I really don't want anything here. I want to have clean slate. And we can do one interesting test. But that would take too much time. We don't want to. We will do it some other time. And the test would be just to replace everything with new parts and see are we earning money actually with that. Because this body part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And the car is Katsumoto. Let's see. Katsumoto. Katsumoto. It's here. Good. Okay, let's see what do we need. Left door, right door, front, yeah. Front left, front right, front left fender. So 2 doors and front left fender. Let's do it as fast as we can. Immediately out. What is next? Rear bumper, right headlight, left tail light. Right headlight and left tail light and rear bumper, which is here. So this is it. For me, this is the most efficient way, and I like to do it like this. Right body window A, front left door window. Okay. Right body window A, front left door window, and I think we are missing one part which I didn't catch. Left side mirror. Okay, let's buy left side mirror. Now we have all of the parts, and I was thinking, you know, to just buy everything and speed up the process and see how much did we lose or not, but we need to calculate it, and you know, time is relatively short to finish this episode, so yeah, let's not do it now. Maybe we will try it some other time. So wherever I have 2 parts, I'm putting the new one, of course. And wherever I have 1 part, I'm just using the original. You see, 23%. Why the game would want such different value of the of these parts? I don't understand. So I didn't see that before. Either that is introduced, you know, as a new bug or problem, or it was here and I simply didn't pay attention. I don't know, but it's pretty stupid. There is no logic in that, and you know, if you are a logical person and you like to have order and everything like I do actually, this annoys me and I don't like it. But again, not a big deal. We can live with that. It's not a problem. Front left fender. Where is front left fender? Front left fender. Hello. We didn't remove front left fender, but now we did. Okay, so this should be it. This is the car. Not a big bonus. Almost 2,000 license plates. Never forget, these license plates needs to go back, which again is a little bit annoying, but still these license plates are nice because later we can, you know, put whatever we want on them. Finish order. Perfect. 10,100, so nearing level 18, but we are still far from it. Let's see the jobs. So no easy jobs anymore, no simple jobs anymore. Everything is more or less complex and complicated. I will take this just because of Esprit, okay? Just because of Esprit. I love it. This is a beautiful car, old car, but nevertheless, it's a beautiful machine. And let's start immediately work on it. I think we will work by, you know, eye and the stuff. Let's see, what is it? Brake, loud, gears, okay. First things first, let me check. Here, brake, ABS module, for sure, I would say it's not good. Let us see. Yeah, it's 27%. Can we go to engine from here? We can. I'm looking for starter, as you can imagine. and it cannot be removed until oil filter is removed. So this is very strange, but let's check it. I never, I think, worked on this one. I had multiple ready for work, but I never started the restoration, so I'm not sure I know it very well. So if I make some mistakes, or I'm not sure, how to do some stuff, well, don't take it wrong. Now, this is acceptable for engine bay. I wanted to check, do I have to remove oil filter to be able, how do we access engine bay from here? Let's take trunk down and engine cover. That's the best way. So is it possible? Yeah, it is. It's amazing. That is very, very strange, but you see, we had to do that. Okay, just give me a moment. I need to be sure. Brakes, okay, gearbox. Okay, this is going to be a little bit bigger job. I think 10 minutes, which we have until 2-hour break, will not suffice, but let's push it. Let's push it and let's try to do it. We will extend the episode if necessary. I don't like to do that, but why not? Or we will just leave the car here and return to it in the next episode. We need to move, I think, both these axles. We need to remove them to be able to access the gearbox. Yes, I was correct. And then we have all these parts inside, which, let's say, we need to remove. And then we have this front exhaust section, and I'm not sure, do we have manifold? Yeah, we will need to put that manifold in. Okay, until then, first let's do this, and then we are going to return to other stuff. I believe this is going to be relatively fast, so no big problem about that. The only problem is I need to put car up and down and up, I4E. That oil filter change and stuff, it's very strange, but okay. I4E gearbox, I4E, this is the one that is specially for Lotus, so shouldn't be a big problem. Yep, this one goes in. This job will bring nice money, I'm quite sure. So I'm not complaining, I'm actually quite happy that we took it, but we'll have brake. Do we have, let's see, do we have with this car brakes? Yes, we do. Okay, let's immediately do brakes while we are here. So this one is bad, this one is bad, and this one is bad. Let's see, a new disc, definitely. Do we have pads? No. Okay, let's buy brakes. We'll buy, I will buy 20 now, I cannot be bothered anymore, and I will buy 5 more calipers. Let's go back in, mount. Although when you buy many brake pads and you want to get to the older one for some reason, then you have to scroll a lot. So maybe not the best idea at the beginning, but it's okay. I can live with that. Good. So this side done. Let's move to other side. Here we are putting axle in. What bothers me also, this is front exhaust section Esprit. Okay, let's buy that because we actually will buy only one Esprit specific. If we need more, we'll buy more, but I don't want to keep that in stock. I'm kind of almost sure that we are not going to need very many of them. This is also, I think, okay. This cylinder, we'll see, 44%, but pads and disc, what is the threshold? 41. Okay, 41. I think this one inside threshold it is. So only pads here. The pads were bad, I remember. and the caliper goes in, and that's about that. This is also inside the threshold. So we are immediately putting wheel back on. We are doing very good job, only 2 minutes something, so I'm quite happy. We have more brake jobs. Let's see. I'm sure here we have, I can see it, and you can see it for sure. It's very rusty. This disc, I would expect that disc is gone, and also these pads are looking quite, yeah, they're spent. Okay, so okay, I'll just return it back. I wanted to check. So we need a new ventilator disc, and this is the last one, and this and the original caliper is going back in, and this should conclude our braking system except the ABS, which we can tackle later. One part is not discovered. Actually, that is very strange, but that means we need to go here. So how much? 41. That should be caliper most probably. Caliper, yeah. But I'm wondering, is disc? No, disc is good. Actually, it looks like horrible, but it's okay. The pads, do we have original? Yeah, 56. This is good, but we need new caliper. Yeah, we need new caliper, so that's it. Okay, so from my point of view, the braking system is now done. Exhaust, except manifold, is done. Just let us check. ABS, allowed, etc. I know what is it. Okay, we should actually, can we put oil filter? No, we cannot put oil filter until we put starter, I think. So we will have to move car up, down, but let's do it. First, we want to access this here, okay. Exhaust manifold, I4E, we don't have it in the stock, so I will have to buy it. I will have to buy it. And that was I4E, if I'm not mistaken, for the Lotus. Should be. Let's put it in. Let's put starter in. This we know we have to, and manifold, 4 screws, and the last thing should be ABS module. And where is the freaking ABS module? It is somewhere there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Do we have spare one? We don't, unfortunately. Okay. As always, ABS module, 2 pieces, and that's it. Here, mount, and let's put it. Not sure, do we have anything else on the car? Okay, no. So we have to push car up, return the filter, which cannot go in until, you know, you have to keep filter out to be able to remove starter. Very strange, but yeah, it's okay. That's it, and we need to return body parts. First, engine cover that we took off. Second is the trunk and the trunk window. I think the car is now complete, and we had 4,600-700 bones. Finish order. Okay. So we are at 1 hour 58 minutes, which is perfectly nice and fine. We are sitting at level 17, 10,300 XP. We need 500 more to the next level, which is nice. And we have 180,000 money units. We didn't unlock anything special. If you look at toolbox, the next unlock is at level 20. We did unlock some repair skills, but I'm going for the 95, and then, you know, when time comes, body parts, we couldn't repair these body parts we had, so I sold them. There is no need to keep them. There will be much more of them in the future. Nothing else special. We didn't start our Mazda restoration yet. I might go into the game, prepare everything, have all the parts in the stock, and then do super fast restoration and sell it and see how much money we can earn from that. We didn't travel to the junkyard today, but we spoke about the cases, we spoke about the barns, how you can get these maps and stuff, and I will try in every few episodes to just repeat it so you are aware how things are working and what can you do, what you cannot, and stuff like that. So quite successful. Let's see our jobs. Do we have some nice experience bonus so we can keep it until we restart the game? No. Next job that we are going to do, I want to do probably the storyline, because I believe we should move with that also. So 1 hour 59 minutes 50 seconds at the moment on my timer. It was a pleasure as always. Thank you for watching me. And I would really ask you, if you don't mind, leave a comment. How did you like, you know, the video? How do you like our playthrough? You know, what would you maybe change? What would you add? Or, you know, what would you remove even? Also, let me know, especially I'm interested to know what cars do you like, and much more than that even, what cars you don't like and why, because that is very interesting question to talk about. Also, I would like really to know what cars do you drive, and what cars would you like to buy if you had means. And, you know, I know we all would like probably to buy Ferraris or something, but, you know, like something realistic which would make you happy, and maybe you cannot buy it now, but it will be a chance in the future or something like that. So, as always, pleasure was mine. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will keep running with our series. Next episode is coming soon. We are level 17. I will try to push to level 18, 19, maybe 20. 19 for sure, 20 if we are super lucky. So goodbye, and until I see you again, you know, enjoy life, go out, do something for yourself, drive your car, or just go and wash it. Maybe, you know, car will be happy, you will be happy, and that's it. Until then, until our new episode, all the best, and bye bye.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.